Hi everyone, this is Sean. What we have before us is a photograph that was provided to me by our friends at the Security Guard Command. This is a patrol vehicle from Allied Universal. Many of you are familiar with this company. This is one of the largest companies in California, if not the United States. And you would think that they would be following law. Now here, we're going to assume that they are in the state of California. My question to you is, does this vehicle here, does it have any vehicle code violations that you guys see? If you're telling me you don't know or know, then you're going to have to do some more research, especially if you are starting a private security company in California. If you want to be a private security company owner in California, you have to obtain the private patrol operator license. And part of that license process involves passing the private patrol operator qualified manager exam. That exam will question your knowledge of the California Vehicle Code, along with Business Professions Code, Labor Code, and a plethora of other code sections. But today we're going to just concentrate on vehicles. So here it says Allied Universal Security Services, and then there's a quote that says, "These or this is for you." And just scrolling down this picture here, I already see some vehicle code violations. The first vehicle code violation that I notice is California Vehicle Code Section 25279, subsection B1. I do not see the words private security on the sides of the vehicle. I see the word security on the side of the vehicle, but I don't see the words private security. Now, if the lettering was Allied Universal Private Security, then I don't see a violation of the California Vehicle Code just based on the view that we have here. Another violation that we see here is the spotlight. You see that spotlight right here? The California Vehicle Code requires that you have no more than 2 headlamps. And they're in the front here, and then the other one. When you add a spotlight, you're basically adding a form of a headlamp, and that is in violation of California Vehicle Code 24404 subsection A. Now there is a carve out exemption, and that exemption is for law enforcement authorized vehicles. This vehicle is most likely not a law enforcement authorized vehicle. We usually don't pick on the smaller companies. We like to we generally like to use case studies for the larger companies. So there you have it. So what you have before you is my curriculum for the Security and Investigation School of Leadership and Management course. This is a 40-hour strictly online course, and this is all the subjects, this is all the modules that are covered during the course. If you like the content about me talking about vehicle code regulations as it pertains to private security company vehicles, I have a module that is just for that covers everything that you need to know. And we'll scroll through this video a little bit here. So this is part of the learning module. And we talk about vehicle paint, we talk about lettering and signage, we talk about some optional or local requirements, unlawful items, we talk about the amber flashing system, we talk about unmarked vehicles as well. I show a lot of pictures within the modules, and what I like about pictures is if you're showing a picture, there's a better chance for most people, a better chance of remembering something. If you just read through a large California Vehicle Code book, some of you have actually read the whole book, or some of you in a law enforcement profession have used the California Vehicle Code to scroll through there and to find the appropriate California Vehicle Code section that you would cite a vehicle for. That vehicle code section has a lot of pages. But what you will like about my presentation about the modules is all the photographs that I show you. So here on the sides of the door, I mentioned that the words private security, sorry about that guys, the words private security or security patrol have to be on the sides of the vehicle. They have to be legible from 50 feet away. You could just read the California Vehicle Code and try to remember what exactly it says. But here I'm actually showing you a picture. I'm showing you what it is supposed to say on the side of the vehicle. And I even cited the appropriate California Vehicle Code section. If you're taking the Private Patrol Operator Qualified Manager exam, this module is going to help you understand the California Vehicle Code regulations that you're going to need to understand in order to pass the exam. And this is one of my favorite slides that I have here. I talk about that you can't have the blue light, you can't have the red light, you can't have sirens or air horns, you can't have the spotlight, and I even cited the appropriate California Vehicle Code section. You're probably watching this video and you're probably wondering, well, Sean, half of the patrol vehicles in my city for private security companies, they already aren't in violation. And I would tell you that's true. I definitely agree that a lot of companies, they either know what they're doing or they're ignorant on the California Vehicle Code. Some of you might be wondering about unmarked vehicles. I cover that as well. And there's another section on the amber lights. Some of you are wondering about the amber lights because you probably see the amber lights flashing on a lot of private security patrol vehicles out there. Well, they're probably in violation of 252.79 subsection A, which tells us that they can be on if you are responding to an emergency, you're on a private road. But I also go into deep detail on other requirements. There has to be an ordinance that allows private security companies to use these amber lights, and most of the time there is no ordinance. This presentation, this video in this module will be about 23 minutes long. That's 23 minutes of very, very important content. And I also describe and mention what the likelihood of a jurisdiction, a law enforcement agency, enforcing some of these vehicle code sections. So definitely check out my Private Patrol Operator Management and Leadership course. It's a 40-hour course and you're going to love the content. I'll leave a link in the description down below so you could check out the webpage that will lead to it and you can see what my course has to offer.